So Zen took a mild correction today. It was to be anticipated. Hey, what did you expect? But today Zen got another one. Yes, by that I mean Jack Levin got another one, another protocol that will help burn Zen. So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get right onto this Zen content. So meet Fenix. Yes, it is another new protocol that is upcoming, and it will be another protocol that will help burn Zen. Even Jack Levin chimed into this protocol, Fenix, and he says, yo, Fenix is coming at the end of this month and probably will burn a lot of Zen. So some say it's better than Hex. I don't know why Jack threw that in there, but you know, Jack. But you know, Fenix principles are simple. No backdoors. Users can mint their equity. No investors allocation, no team allocations. Fair launch, just like Zen. You know, no pre-mine. Supply starts at 0. No origin address. I'm guessing they're trying to do things a little bit different from Hex. No maximum cap, of course. Proof of participation, immutable. No admin keys. You know, ever since Richard Hart came up with this concept, everybody's doing it. But you know, Bitcoin as well. Starts at 0 supply, just like Bitcoin. And no management team, hyperstructure, of course, no sacrifices, and no initial coin offerings like ICOs. If you remember the ICOs of 2017, so those are the first principles of Fenix. So what is Fenix? It is created by this gentleman right here, Mr. Joe Blau. Shout out to him. Joe Blau sounds like a character out of Bruce Leroy. Those of you guys who know. But yeah, shout out to Joe Blau for coming out this. Apparently he is a software engineer, guys. Jack Levin is bringing them out of nowhere pretty much. This is crazy. Jack, Google employee. Now you got Joe Blau, who happens to be a software engineer, and he has a background in Uber. So you got Jack Levin, former Google employee, Joe Blau, former Uber employee, and put 2 and 2 together, it'll take you to the next level pretty much. So since the birth of Bitcoin in 2009, you know, counterparties have convinced investors to give them resources in exchange for the promises of secured funds and yield. Terra Luna Classic. What's the other one? Celsius Network. Counterparty risk. Middleman. You know, Richard Hart always says this. Middleman, get away from that. You know, time and time again, we have seen decentralized counterparty companies fail. Now, failure modes includes hacks, overly leveraging themselves and going down to 0, SBF, you know, insider tradings like what SBF was doing, and the Mazinski guy, poor accounting, fraud, and opaque communication. Crypto was invented to eliminate middlemen and remove counterparty risk. The Fenix protocol uses an open source code on the public blockchains to provide a hyperstructure, that's the key word, that rewards crypto stakers for delayed gratification. This is pretty much Hex, but on the Zen ecosystem, pretty much. That's what it is. That's what Fenix is in a nutshell. I'm gonna leave this link in the description box below for you to check out. And you know, this is the Fenix process pretty much. Basically, you burn your Zen, you get the Fenix token, you start staking it. It's similar to DBZen, but this is more like Hex. And if you end your Fenix stakes early after you burnt your Zen and you start staking Fenix, then there's a penalty, right? But if you end it on time, then you get no penalties. So after you end it, there's this system called deferred. So basically you get this right here. This is the diagram. The minimum Zen you can burn is 10,000 Zen tokens. That is equal to 1 Fenix token. Remember, the supply starts at 0, just like DBZen. Don't make the DBZen mistake. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Get you some Fenix. No financial advice, of course. But for something that has a low supply, and I mean the supply starts at 0, it's pretty much like Bitcoin and like how Zen started. Put 2 and 2 together, and like DBZen started, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, you're gonna want in early on these kind of protocols. So burn ratio is 10,000 to 1. 10,000 Zen to 1 Phoenix. When any Phoenix user burns their Zen, they will be rewarded according to this ratio right here. So there you have it. This is the launch, 3-week cooldown, the adoption rewards, and then another 13-week cooldown, and then they have this flush reward and equity pool or something to that nature, right? So basically, you know, they have another cool system where when you get your rewards, it'll be like 1 Phoenix, but then another Phoenix would be minted. That Phoenix would be put back into the rewards pool, that equity pool, so that it can pay others. So this is how dope it is. So whenever you mint, you actually minting 2. So there's a copy of another Phoenix. So you get a Phoenix, and then the other copy goes back to the pool in order to pay rewards, because remember, there are stakers in this protocol as well. So as this thing grows, as adoption grows, you would see where the supply goes as well. So this is the penalties. These penalties are severe, guys. 71%. Come on. You don't want to stake and then lose 71% of your stakings now. And 143 days penalty. Check out the diagrams for all of these penalties and whatnot, and it will basically give you an idea of what to do and what not to do in these protocols. I mean, come on, Zen minters that forget to unstake or claim their mints are still getting punished to this day. So that's just what I wanted you guys to know. The Zen ecosystem is growing. Jack first came out with Zen NFTs, and then the DBZen guys launched DBZen. It became super successful, and then on top of that, Zen Lawn Mask came on the, you know, and then on top of that, you have Zen Doge upcoming. On top of that, you have now Phoenix upcoming. That means the ecosystem is slowly growing, and this is what you want to see in a new ecosystem. This is not just some meme coin that is designed to go down to 0, negative 10,000x and all this other stuff. This dude is building. That's what I was saying since day one with this Jack Levin character. Just let him cook, let him build. If it goes to 0, who cares? It goes to 0, it's another meme coin, bro. We are full of meme coins. Look at this. Here's another one called Pepe. They call Pipi. Now, I call it Pepe. Now, Pepe is just up 10,000%. Look at that. Over the past month or so. So as of 17th of April, over the past few days, this is what it did. It ripped. I think it outperformed Zen or some sort of nation. So a lot of major influencers and everybody's talking about this on Twitter, all over the gram, Pepe, and there's another one also out there, Chad. You know, those two meme coins have exploded as of recent for no apparent reason at all. This is usually, you know, proof of bots, pretty much 420 trillion, quadrillion, whatever. But how is the max supply right here? Total supply and the circulating supply all the same. So which one is crazy? But just be cautious with it. It's getting traded over to Uniswap and everywhere else. Everyone is talking about this, and it is trending. It's part of the trending coins over the past few weeks. Now, the thing about this one though is you gotta be cautious, because there are rumors out there that the people who are trading this, the reason why the gas fees on ETH has been so high, part of them is this token right here, this meme coin. The people who founded this meme coin have been trapping people, meaning you get excited, you see this chart, you run over to Uniswap and all these dexes to buy it, but then when you buy it, the transaction jams because they jam it. They get in between you and your transaction going through. Why? Because they want to buy the token arbitrage style. They call this sandwiching. They buy the token arbitraging style before your transaction goes through, so that they can profit off of it, while then turning around and selling you that transaction to make you wind up buying at a higher price while they run away with the middleman profit. So this is like one of those trap meme coins or something to that nature. All of these meme coins on Ethereum are going to do nothing but boost up these gas fees, making Ethereum more and more unattractive, and that is the reason why we need Binance Smart Chain. Shout out to PancakeSwap. We need Matic. We need chains that are way cheaper than ETH. We need more competition out there. You watched my video yesterday, I've mentioned it. CZ mentioned it. You know, he literally said, yo, we only have two major dexes. You have Uniswap that has all the liquidity, and then you have PancakeSwap that have all the users. So Uni on ETH, PancakeSwap on Binance. We need another competing major DEX, and this is why we need the likes of Pulse Chain. So Richard Hart, shout out to you. If Pulse X comes out, it's going to be super dope. Probably one of the best competing DEXs that you would ever see out there, because Richard promised really cheap fees and you get a copy of ETH, your ERC20s. I think that's probably why it's taking longer than usual, because you're going to have a copy of a whole chain moving towards there. And yesterday, Jack Levin also mentioned in a tweet that, yo, I need to be forking this Uniswap version 3 so that people can have cheaper fees. They can mint in peace, they can buy and sell in peace without worrying about high gas fees. And that is needed in this crypto game, pretty much. You know, people are sick of these Ethereum high gas fees, and just it is what it is, bro. So that was just Fenix for today. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Jack Levin coming out with, you know, all of these new guys that are just building on top of the ecosystem, which is great, man. Imagine Fenix on X1 or DBZen on X1, you know, and all these other upcoming new things. Zen is building an ecosystem, and it is bound to be huge. With that being said, like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.